Good evening and welcome to Veterans Voices, a special about honoring our veterans across the country and right here at Fort Drum. I'm Alex Hazard.
And I'm Isabella Colello. Our first story tonight comes to you from Fort Drum when I sat down with Command Sergeant Major Rachel Terrell. Rachel Terrell's journey with the United States Army started back in 1994. Her most recent assignment has been serving in the 10th Brigade Support Battalion in Fort Drum, New York. But she said that her decision to serve stemmed from her family and her mentors.
I initially was going to join the Air Force. I come from a family of Air Force men and women, and one day me and my friend went down to the recruiting office to sign up with the Air Force, and she signed up first, and I went across the hall to the Army recruiters, and they were like, hey, come on in, let me show you this video of the Be All You Can Be. And I watched it and I was like, wow, I think this is what I want to do. I was fortunate enough to have really good leaders to lead and coach and mentor me to become a leader. But it took a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work. I kind of wanted to go left. My leaders wanted me to go right. So I just had that right leader to point me in the right direction.
Throughout her time with the United States Army, she has been deployed twice with Operation Iraqi Freedom and Enduring Freedom, and has received assignments across the country and all over the world. Now, as a Command Sergeant Major, she helps soldiers every day prepare for the unexpected.
Our job here is to support the brigade, 1st BCT, and we support them by any means. We don't tell them no. We're the Brigade Support Battalion. So whatever it is that we need to do, we need to find a way, or we make a way to be able to make sure that our brothers and sisters have what they need in the fight. If we don't have a way, we find a way. And if we don't, we make one.
Just as someone saw the potential in Command Sergeant Terrell, she sees that same potential in her soldiers every day.
I think the most eye-opening experience for me is just to see the soldiers that you have grow, their growth. When you see soldiers come out of advanced individual training and they're young, and then you get to see them grow into sergeants and platoon sergeants and first sergeants, to me that's just amazing, just to have a small part of that part in their life. As leaders, you share the good and the bad experiences, so the soldiers that are coming up behind you, they don't make those same mistakes that you made.
And as a woman in a senior leadership position, she is using her role to be a leader not only for her current soldiers, but to help inspire future generations.
So now with the onset of Army 2020, we're seeing women leadership in all formations, at all echelons, and that's refreshing to see, especially for the younger generation. They need to be able to see soldiers, people that look like them. If you're in a leadership role, you have to act like a leader, and you have to be someone that someone wants to follow. So I think that's the main importance, regardless of you being a man or a woman.
Find a way or make one is the phrase used by the 10th Mountain Division, and it's easy to see how Command Sergeant Major Terrell has used that throughout her career.
In the military, probably my first 4 years, I really didn't see too many senior female leaders. And it also made me want to be a leader because I didn't see any. And so somebody seen the potential in me and said, I'll help you, but you gotta listen. But I'm glad because, it's time for me now to pay it forward.
Command Sergeant Terrell is being assigned to Fort Bragg in North Carolina, and we wish her the best on her next journey.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Veterans Voices, brought to you by AUSA.